Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. If you did get the new iPad mini like I did, you may very well be looking for a case for it like I was at the time of ordering it new. The problem is the Apple Store didn't have any in stock, and the ones that they had like a 1 week lead time on it. So, of course, I went to Amazon and I found this Bokeer magnetic case for the iPad mini. This thing is really great, especially for the price. It's very, very similar to what was available on the Apple Store. However, it does have this little magnetic clasp at the top to hold the pen in place. This is important for a couple of reasons, and we'll cover that here in the video. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the day I bought my iPad and up to the time of recording this video, all of the Folio style cases for the iPad mini were unavailable in store, and online they were looking to arrive to my home sometime between mid-October and early November to late November in some cases, including this Logitech one. So, that kind of was a sticking point for me. I wanted something to protect the iPad, and I wasn't necessarily concerned about the $50, $60 price tag, but again, no availability. So what do you do when you need something quick and you can't find it, through normal resources or through the vendor who's selling your product? You go to Amazon. So here's the Bokeer case that I'm currently using. Let's look at a couple of other options and see what else is out there on the market. As you can see, there's tons of items on here, most of which do have Prime shipping. There's some with a TPU backing, but again, I was kind of shying away from those for reasons of being able to take the case off and put it back on. Here's one that's similar to the Bokeer case. Here's a couple of other options. They also have, the out of box style. Again, I was looking for something clean and sleek that I could easily take in and out of whatever type of case it is. Because it has magnets, it just sticks to the sides of the iPad mini, which is great. You have all different options like you would for any other iPad, and they're already available, which is great. I just kind of wish the Apple Store had something available that day, but I wound up saving a ton of money. And in my opinion, the build quality is about what you would get from the Apple Store. The only difference is it doesn't have the logo. Here's another one that's similar to the one I got, but again, it folds in on the case instead of the case folding in on itself. And I kind of prefer the case folding in on itself because it leaves a lot less material. It's a cleaner, sleeker design. You can fold it back and still keep it nice and tucked away. But there are other options out there for you, and that was kind of the point I wanted to illustrate with showing you guys what's available on Amazon. All right, so other than the fact that, like I said, this is pretty much a clone of what you could get in the Apple Store if it was available, it has this little piece right here, which I think is pretty cool. So this piece I found when I used the tablet in landscape mode gives me like a little resting spot for my fingers. So normally when I'm sitting down, I'll hold the tablet like this, or I can double my magnets up like that, and hold it like that. Gives me, again, something to hold on to. What I also like is the fact that it gives your pen another level of security when it's in the tablet. Even though the pen sticks here, you may have a third-party pen, which I just found out was a thing, and it may not have the magnet. They have some that actually do USB Type-C, and I'm thinking about reviewing a few of them, putting the first generation Apple Pencil, which I have, against the second gen, and some of the third parties out there that are on Amazon. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, and I may do a video covering that. But again, so that covers that like that, which I think is pretty cool, because when you're traveling, even though this magnet's pretty solid, that gives it another layer of protection. So I really do like that. And like I said, if you have a third-party pen, you may not fare so well with it not having a magnet in here if you don't have something to secure it. So you may get the $60 case and a knockoff pen or aftermarket pen. I don't want to say knockoff without testing them first, but it may not have a magnet in it. So how are you going to secure it or keep it, all in one neat, nice package like this? So I did think this was pretty cool. Again, you can do, the traditional setup like that, like desktop. You can also, flip it around this way. So you got a couple of layers of, angles and stuff like that, of course, and then you can stick it like that. So you do have a couple of options to play with. If you guys are interested, I'll leave the link down below. Like I said, at the time of recording, this case is only 20 bucks and it is available on Prime. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it and learned something. If you did, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell so you get notifications anytime I post anything new. I will post a couple of links to some other versions of this because every now and then, this version may go out of stock, but it may be sold by other partners or, another version with the exact same features. So I'll try to post a couple of them down below that I think may be worthwhile. I may also do a review on the Apple Pencil 2. I know it's not new, but I do have the Pencil 1, and I did notice when I was searching for this case that there's a couple of other pencils that claim to work with the iPad, but they use USB Type-C for charging. I don't think they have the magnet, which is why this is great. So look for that if you guys are interested in that. Make sure you comment down below, and maybe I'll do a shootout or a comparison of all three pencils just to see what you're getting, in different price ranges. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next one. Later.